Hello everyone, welcome to RREI Prep. My name is Samir Sultana, and in this video I will be discussing a permutation and combination concept based reasoning set. It's from the previous year CAT paper, a very important and tricky set. Everyone must do this set before CAT exam. Uh, the question is based on the concept of permutation and combination. You should know the basic concept of permutation and combination, right? If you know the basic definition of permutation and combination, you will feel very comfortable with the set. Let's look at the concept first, and let's quickly go through the instruction part. As I told you in the previous sessions, the most important part whenever you are solving a reasoning set is the understanding of the language of the set, right? सबसे मेन पार्ट आपका लैंग्वेज है, राइट? अगर आप लैंग्वेज को ढंग से समझ जाओ, क्वेश्चन में जो कंडीशन दी है उसको ढंग से समझ जाओ, करेक्ट मीनिंग अगर आपको उसका पता लग जाए, तो फिर क्वेश्चन को करना बिल्कुल भी डिफिकल्ट नहीं होगा. लेट्स क्विकली गो थ्रू द इंस्ट्रक्शन पार्ट. द फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ इट सेज a new airline company is planning to start operations in a country. The company has identified the three different cities which they plan to connect through their network to start with. Okay, so the important point here is the company is planning to connect 10 different cities. The company is planning to connect 10 different cities, right? So this is one important factor here, right? Which they plan to connect through their network to start with. Okay, the flight duration between any pair of cities will be less than 1 hour, not an information that we required here. To start operation, the company has to decide on a daily schedule. Okay, now the main important, the underlying principle, this is the important part. The complete set is based on your basic understanding of these two lines. If you are interpreted these two lines properly, I guess you'll be able to solve the set. The underlying principle that they are working on is the following: of any person staying in any of these 10 cities should be able to make a trip to any other city in the morning and should be able to return by the evening of the same day. That's the underlying principle. What is the meaning of it? Any person staying in any of these 10 cities should be able to make a trip to any other city in the morning and should be able to return by the evening of the same stay on the same day. For example, let's assume that out of these 10 cities, we have two cities, Ahmedabad and Chandigarh, right? Let's say I'm living in Ahmedabad and there's another city is Chandigarh, right? I want the scheduling of the flight in such a way that if I want to go from Ahmedabad to Chandigarh in the morning, then I should be able to go and I should be able to come back to Ahmedabad by evening. So that means I will require a flight. I will require a flight which will take me from Ahmedabad to Chandigarh in the morning, and I also require a flight which will take me from Chandigarh to Ahmedabad in the evening. But what if I'm living in Chandigarh? Question says a person should be able to return by the evening, right? And he should go to morning in any particular city. So this is I'm talking about myself. I'm living in Ahmedabad. I'm going to Chandigarh in the morning and coming back in the evening. What about the person who is living in Chandigarh and coming to Ahmedabad? So therefore, there has to be one flight which will take a person who is living in Chandigarh to Ahmedabad in the morning, and there has to be a flight which will take this person who is coming from Chandigarh to Ahmedabad, but now that person want to go back to Chandigarh, right, in evening. So you see that if I want to satisfy this underlying principle that is mentioned over here, I will require the 4 flights between any two cities. You see that? Ahmedabad to Chandigarh, morning. Then one flight for the Ahmedabad to Chandigarh, one flight from Chandigarh to Ahmedabad morning. So 2 flights in the morning, one flight from Ahmedabad to Chandigarh in the evening, and one flight from Chandigarh to Ahmedabad in the evening. So how many flights I require to satisfy this underlying principle? I will require 4 flights. I will require 4 such flights, right, which can satisfy the underlying principle to connect any two cities. How many cities we have? 10 cities we have. Let's look at the question. Question says if the underlying principle is to be satisfied in such a way that the journey between any two cities can be performed using only direct non-stop flight, then the minimum number of direct flights to be scheduled is. So the simple question is that total 10 cities, right? And in all of these 10 cities, I want to satisfy this underlying principle, then the minimum number, the word here, you need to pay the special attention to the word like minimum, the minimum number of flights that will be required the minimum number of direct flights, non-stop flight. It should be direct flight. It's not that if a person is coming from Ahmedabad to Chandigarh, then he will first go from Ahmedabad to Delhi and then come Delhi to Chandigarh. No, whatever 10 cities I'm taking, right? So if I'm taking A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. If I'm talking about these 10 cities, right? I, J, right? If I'm talking about these 10 cities, I will require 4 flight for these two. I will require 4 flight for these two. I will require 4 flight for these two. Any two cities need to have 4 flights between them to satisfy the underlying principle. Now you tell me, if you know the basic concept of combination, if I have to pick any two cities out of the given 10 cities, what are the different possible combinations? If I want to select any two cities out of 10, the number of combinations are, the number of possible selections are 10C2. And what is 10C2? It is 10 factorial divided by 2 factorial multiplied by 8 factorial, which is equal to 10 into 9 upon 2. 8 and 8 factorial will get cancelled. This is coming out to be 45. That means the total possible combination of selecting two cities out of these 10 cities are 45. And for all of these 45 combination, right, these are the 45 combination of two cities, right? For example, AB, AC, AD, AE, these are the two cities combination, right? So total combination are 45. And to connect two cities to satisfy the underlying principle, I need 4 flights. So 45 combination, and every combination need to have 4 flights. So total number of flights required would be 180, and that's the answer of the question. So very simple one. So completely based on your understanding, how do you interpret this underlying principle and how do you combine it to the basic concept of combination? You see that there is nothing advanced level concept of combination that we are using. It's a basic selection process. You should know that if I'm supposed to select R objects out of N, the standard formula is NCR. Not the standard formula, I would say. The standard concept is NCR. R objects out of N objects can be selected in NCR ways, which is equal to N factorial by R factorial into N minus R factorial, right? If you know this much basics, you can easily solve the question, right? What if you don't know the basics? Then you require a common sense to solve the question. You still can solve the question using your common sense, right? What is that common sense? Let's talk about it. If I have 10 cities, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. The underlying principle is for any two cities, I will require 4 flights, right? Morning, evening, right? Then morning here, evening here also, right? And morning here also, right? So I require 4 flights between any two cities. Now tell me, from city A, what are the number of cities, right, that are available to us? If someone is living in city A, he should be able to go B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. That means A will make total 9 combination. A to B, AC, AD, AE, AF, AG, AH, AI, AJ, right? Now, A and B combination has already been counted among 9, right? So B will make how many combination? 8 more. B will also make 9 combination, but the combination of A and B city has already been counted here. So what are the possible combination of the cities with B will be possible? 8. BC, BD, BE, BF, BG, BH, BI, and then BJ. So 8 more combination. Similarly for C it will be 7. Similarly for D it will be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? So total number of 45 combination of two cities, right? So see that even if you don't know the concept of NCR, you can use this common sense to answer the question. There are total 45 combinations, right, which are possible for two cities, and to satisfy the underlying principle between two cities, I need 4 flights, and there are such 45 such two cities combination. So total number of flights required would be 180. So that's the answer of the question, option. There's no option given in the question, right? It was a theta question, so you need to write down this answer in the comment section, right? In the box that has been given here. So it was a theta question asked in the previous CAT paper, right? So there are 4 such questions, right? Every question is very, very tricky. This one was quite simpler. You got the basic concept. Question number 2. Let me show you the question number 2 here. This is the question number 2. Quickly go through it, right? Condition has been checked. Question seems big, but it is a very easy question, right? Only thing that you require is a understanding of these 5 or 6 lines, right? Just read it carefully. I guess you'll be able to solve it. The solution of this question will be discussed in the next video. Thank you so much for joining the session. See you then in the next part of the video. Thank you. Please subscribe to the channel, share it with all of your friends, and click on the bell icon. Thank you.